Hey guys, it's Diana. I am currently experiencing a snow day here in Kansas. So I thought I would hop on real quick and just do a live because I'm just working on stuff today. And I thought, well, might as well share it with everyone. I mean, what are you guys doing today? We've got like 16 inches of snow out here and we can't get out of the house. So anyway, I just thought I would pop on and give you a few tips on using decorative masks. So today I'm going to be using the Layers of Beauty stamp set, and it has a set of dies, but it also has a set of decorative masks that come with it. And I'm just going to show you a few quick and easy tips on using those. Okay, so I've already went ahead and stamped my picture with just regular black Memento ink. So, and I choose Memento just because I'm going to be rubbing on it and stuff like that. So I think you can probably use any color as long as you don't get it wet. But I went ahead and just picked the Memento anyway. So just to give it a nice crisp look. So the first thing we're going to do is go ahead and stamp our image. And then these masks that come, there are actually 5 of them, but they're actually numbered. So I don't know if you can see that. There's a little 1 and a little 2 right here. It took me a minute to find them, so I'm just pointing out that they are labeled. Okay, so you'll start with mask number 1. And the hardest part is just trying to figure out where your mask is going to start. So you just kind of move it around, try to figure out how this is supposed to go on. This is the hardest part. So, and I haven't found an easy way to do this yet. Oh, there we go. So just kind of wiggle it around, see where things fit. And then what I'm going to do once I get it set up, I'm just going to use a Post-it note to hold this in place. And I'll use another one. I'm going to go ahead and just hold the paper down with this one and hold the mask down up here with this one. And see, I've got the places kind of lined up in here. And the colors I'm using today, I'm going to use a really pretty, just little flirty flamingo. And I'm going to be using our blending brushes. So with our stamp pads, just take the little thumb part right here and open it and then slide it like that. That's the easiest way. And then I'm just going to swirl this around in my pad. I'm going to hold down my mask because even though I have it stuck down, I just want to hold it down too. And I'm just going to do light little circles, okay, over the parts. And depending on how dark you want this, remember this is going to be the bottom piece, or the initial mask, I guess. So this will be all the kind of the background color. So I do kind of want it to be a little bit lighter. You kind of got to be a little bit careful. There might be a few little edges that stick up. So just kind of watch that when you're going around, okay? So I've got a really light bottom layer here, and I'm just going to use all the same color. So just so you know. But how am I going to line that mask up again? Well, here's the trick. So there's a little notch up here, and I'm going to mark that notch right there. Okay? Even though it's wonky, it's all crooked and everything, I'm just going to go ahead and match that notch up. I'm going to peel this off, and now I'm going to grab, ooh, isn't that pretty already? I love it. I thought this was going to be too much work until I started messing around with it yesterday because, you know, like I said, I'm at home all day. You line up that little guy up there in the corner. Okay. And then you kind of do eyeball it a little bit. I mean, I want to make sure I'm lined up a little bit because, you know, some things move, and there we go. That looks pretty good. I've got my little thing lined up there. I'm going to stick that down. Going to stick that down. Oh, I don't want to cover that up. So let's stick it up here. Okay, got my little thing lined up right there. So I'm going to go in. I'm taking the same exact color, and I'm just going to go back in. And this is mask number 2. So it's going to make it a little bit darker in these areas that are open. Okay. And this one has a lot of little intricate places, so I'm just kind of gently pressing it around here. Okay. This one's got a little bit of a nub on it right there. I don't want to mess that up too much. And here's the little rosebuds here in the corner. See how all of these, and this just adds lots of detail. Lots and lots of detail. And like I said, I thought this was like a waste of time until you see like the finished product. It's amazing. Okay, so I went ahead and done that. Okay, doesn't look like much right now. So I'm just going to undo this. And oh, look at that. Isn't that pretty? It's very subtle, but it's still there. Okay, we have got one more layer for the pink. And so I'm going to line that up. I'm going to kind of eyeball it here. Eyeball it. So see, I kind of look at the little middles of the flowers to kind of line that up along with this. And you're going to line this back up here. Okay, I'm going to go into the same exact color. And I'm going to keep on going. Make sure you get all of those little holes. But this just gives such an elegant look. Like you wouldn't even know that you could achieve this with just these masks. And like I said, if you get the mask set up initially, nice. Oh, it's just the effect is so cool. Okay, so I just did a little more pink. We're going to be done with the pink now. Oh my gosh. See how pretty that is? Okay, we are on mask number 4. So this is going to be the leaves. So we're going to kind of line it up with the top. Oh, that's a pretty good match. Let's get that all set up here. Oh, up this way just a little bit. Okay. We are going to put this mask down like we have been. Okay. Except for I'm going to grab Old Olive this time. And I'm going to use, this is our mini. I'm just going to use the mini and I'm going to do the same thing. Okay. This is just going to do the leaves. And I like to do the first layer kind of light. You know, like I said, that's kind of the background layer. So it's going to kind of set the tone for the rest of it. But I don't want it to be so dark that the details on top don't show up. And I just kind of keep going back to my pad if I need to. And you might wonder how you're going to clean these masks off. And they're really easy. You can just put them under running water. Is what I did yesterday. Or you can use a baby wipe. So very simple. Okay, let's see what this does. Fun part of this is also the reveal, you know, so. Oh, I love it. I love it. Like I said, I was not sold on these until I started playing with them yesterday because I had a bunch of time on my hands. But the quality that this provides is so cool. I just love this look. And I'm like, okay, so the 5 different layers really are worth it. I'm sorry. Yes, it does take a little extra time, but the look that it gives to your finished project, oh my goodness, it's so pretty. And I'm just doing little circles. And I want this one to be a little bit darker, you know, because this is going to be the detail layer. So I've gone a little bit darker with this. Okay, are you ready? Because this is our final mask. So this would be, we would be done with this one. So let me peel this off and let's look. And then I'll show you a finished project that I made. Are you ready? How pretty is that? Okay, so I am not a very good colorer, so my coloring would not turn out that pretty. I can't do the shading and stuff like that. Isn't that beautiful? Okay, it is really kind of worth the extra time that it took. But let me show you a project. So I took that and I die cut it. I did it twice and I die cut it, and I made this. Isn't that pretty? See all the shading, how beautiful that shading is. Sorry, my camera's not focusing very well. There's too much going on. Isn't that pretty? Okay, well, guys, I just wanted to show you a quick way using those decorative masks, how to make a beautiful shaded picture. And people think, oh my gosh, there's no way you could have done that. Well, look at this. You did it with just 5 little sheets of paper or plastic. Like I said, just wipe them off under some running water, or you can use a baby wipe. So, okay. Hey guys, thanks a lot. I will see you next video.